Hi everyone, so if you want to watch the longer extended rant on my YouTube channel, then go to my YouTube channel, but I'm going to keep this one short like for TikTok, and that is just about like the increase in rents at the minute and private renting. And this is more for the UK, but this is probably affecting other people in other countries as well. And I just want to know what you guys think, because this is something which has impacted on me at the moment, and that's with my rent being increased every single year. And when I put this on Facebook as well, on my Facebook page, everyone was shocked because they were saying, they remember when I posted last year saying, oh, your rent has increased. And they remember, I don't say like prices and things or cost. I don't tell people what I earn. I don't tell people what my rent is. Financially, I don't go into numbers. But when you've had rent increases which have added up to like £225 in the last few years, then that's a lot per month on top to pay. And everyone's being affected at the moment, like with private rent. There is new laws that are coming in the new year, which are saying that landlords can't evict people with no fault evictions. So that's something which I didn't even know existed, but I read about it. But yeah, it's just this idea that especially in some parts of the country, what they're trying to say basically is if you live somewhere where there's amenities, where there's convenience, where it's close to the city centre, where it's all of this, regardless of how small it is, regardless if there's no garden, no parking, none of the things which normally you'd think would put the price up, they're going to just say, well, oh, the market demands it, or the landlord's just going to say, well, this is what we think this is worth. Well, you're not selling the property, so you shouldn't be basing it on the fact of how much this property could get if you sold it. You should be basing it on what you think is a reasonable amount of rent to get. And if someone has been in that property for 2 or 3 years and they're paying you that rent every month and they're not slacking on their rent, that's how I would operate as a landlord. I'd be more thinking about the tenant. I'd be thinking about the guaranteed rent. I wouldn't be thinking of being greedy and just saying, oh, I'm just going to keep increasing, because what you're going to end up having is either a tenant that comes in and then they don't pay you rent, and what you're going to do then, you're going to have to evict them, or you're just going to get to a point where no one will rent your property because it's so high. So, this is just all I'm saying to people really is think about what it is that you want to do as a person, whether you think it's better to just get a mortgage, just get on the property ladder and just take the hit of, having to pay repairs, having to pay stamp duty, having to deal with mortgage rates going up, or whether you want to be in private property but just have your eyes open. You can be evicted at any moment. You can have rent increases. You can have your landlord just decide to sell the property. It doesn't matter anymore these days if you're a good tenant. It doesn't matter if you are paying your rent on time. Those things are things of the past. Having a personal relationship with your landlord, that doesn't matter anymore these days. What matters is greed, and the fact that they just want to keep putting the rent up. That's my feeling. That's just my opinion. So I'd love to hear what you guys think. And for the full video, you can also go to my YouTube channel, because that's where I've probably gone a bit more into detail. Thanks for watching. Bye.